This is Groundeffected. My name is your dad, and today I am painting Floki from the Tales of the Westwild. Two of the items upon this model are actually in fact brown, and I will not be doing the exact same brown because that's boring. So one is going to be dark brown, the other one is going to be not dark brown. Aside from the fact that there are two browns that need to be different, there is a ton of green that needs to be different as well. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take out all of the greens because I need to pick some greens. That is because each section is a different green, so obviously I need to have a choice of the different greens, and I've picked out some darker greens, some lighter greens, some more that are a little bit more yellowy, some more desaturated, some more fully saturated greens, and some kind of bluey type of greens. That gives me a lot of choices. First thing I'm going to do is work on the skins. I have no reason for why I chose to do that, but what I decided to do was I wanted to try to keep the saturation of that green, but I wanted it to be different to the green that's going to be highly saturated on the grass. So I kind of steered away from the yellowy kind of greens because I will save those for the grass, which means those are out of the picture. I need something dark for the back and something light for the front. And I need something in between, and the something in between is going to be the emerald color, which is a little bit too blue for skin color. But if I use this green sky, which is kind of like a pastel-y green, that might hopefully bring the color back in. Also, I need to consider the shadows of this model. For the shadows, I'm going to be using a purple because this is one of Frankie's illustrations and he likes to use purple in shadows of things. My original plan was to put the emerald down, and then I was going to tint it using Beltan green to make it more green because it wasn't green, it's too blue. But then the minute that I put this green sky on the top, it already started tinting it and brought it to a green that I kind of wanted anyway. It was slightly desaturated, but I wasn't too afraid of that because I was going to use purple as the shadow, and the purple I chose is a very bright violet.
I didn't use your tissue when I did, and you know it. You seem to have a big issue, my dear. Can you show it? Tissue, 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 tissue,
So I think I'm pretty happy with the way that the skin tones look at the moment, and I'm not really going to know until I've actually put the rest of the colors on the model. But I think it's going to be good enough. Okay, so we need to now deal with some more greens, and that's going to be the shell, the front and the back. They're also 2 different colors, but that should be pretty straightforward. This video was sponsored by Tales of the Westwild. Actually, technically, it's sponsored by Frankie, who created the Tales of the Westwild, which is a series of short comics which he has lovingly drawn, written, produced. It is available over on Kickstarter, so yes, you have to back it on the Kickstarter. It doesn't currently exist other than in a digital format, which will be sent to the printers. So of course, if you don't back it, then it can't be sent to the printers. But we've met the target. So basically, it's happening whether you like it or not. But of course, we want more people to go and purchase this book. And I'm now going to be backing mine because I haven't backed mine yet, and it's already done it all this time without even me backing. So hopefully you're going to go back it now. So there are multiple options for backing, by the way. You get a book and an A5 print. You also can back for just the digital version, which a couple of people have already done that. You get cover A, where you can just get just the book of cover A, or the book of cover B, which, by the way, the alternate version of the cover for this book is drawn by Roxy Rose, who is my old apprentice. So go and check it out. There's a link in the description down below. I'm going to be signing up and getting both books, and hopefully you'll get yours. Oh, and if you want this model, which by the way is not supposed to be a large model, of course this is Groundeffected and I do things a little bit differently. It is a miniature which you can only get over on this Kickstarter. So if you want to get this, the way to do this is you can add it on. Apparently it's an add-on. So in order to get this, you need to back the lowest tier and then just add this dude on, and that's how you get this. Please go and check out the link in the description. Go and print yourself a Floki and share it over on the Instagrams and other social medias. Normally, I would be using multiple types of shadows. I would be using whatever the dark value of the color that I'm currently painting, I'd use that value and that color for shadows. But with this one, to try and stay true to the illustration of it, I'm using purple, the exact same purple for all of the shadows. This might pay off, or it might be a big flop, but I'm gonna take the risk. So I think I'm gonna put a satin varnish over the shell, and I'm gonna put a matte varnish over the top of the skins, so that there is a difference in the finish on each exterior part of the model. That makes no sense. Just because they'll be different. So I'm gonna deviate slightly from the illustration, and this is only because as a sculpt, he's not sculpted on top of a mountain. He is on this base which has flooring and stuff. So I didn't want this to be too boring looking. So I think, do you know what, I'm even gonna do purple for the rocks. I think the best thing to do is to get as much color in there as I can that's gonna complement his colors and still sell the effect of it being in a comic. hopefully you enjoyed this video where I took Frankie's creation and turned it into a real life thing to put on the table. By the way, this model has already been purchased. It was bought by one of our fans, which is fantastic, and you know who you are, so thank you very much. You get to put this on your shelf, sir. I will sign the bottom of it. And if you watch this video while sitting on the toilet, of course the best thing to do is wash your hands afterwards, and then click the like button, click subscribe, share this video with your granny, and don't forget to check out my own Patreon. Over on my Patreon you get a little bit of behind the scenes stuff, bit of custom palettes and all the rest of the things that go on there, so check that out. Of course, the most important thing of all videos is if you didn't like anything you saw in this video, well then you should probably f*** off.